Hello cuties, I hope that you are doing so well. Today I'm really excited because today I'm going to be doing aquarium nails for the first time. Aquarium nails. And not only that, but I also got a bunch of new glittery acrylics from TEMUUU, and I'm going to use them in today's video with the aquarium nails. I am so excited. I have been waiting to this video. I'm stoked. Let's just get right into it. Also, no face cam intro or face cam today because I'm in the midst of doing a hair transformation video, and I don't want you guys to see it before I publish the video. So yeah, if you can guess what I'm doing to my hair, comment down below. What do you think I'm doing to my hair? I bet like most of you could guess, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into it. So I already took off my last set, I prepped my nails, I put on my rubber base coat. I've been using this milky white rubber base coat because I like it. I feel like it keeps my nails strong and also protects them from the filing, especially because when I'm filing off my sets, I can see when the white starts and then I can stop filing and soak this off because it is soak off. I'm just trying to get my nails back into a healthy place. They weren't doing so great there for a moment, but you know what? They're looking a lot better now. I promise they're getting there. So for these aquarium nails, I'm going to use the method where you use like the half tip and you use a full cover tip to like create the tank. So I've seen it on TikTok. It's just the one that I can remember the most, to be honest. I didn't really watch a tutorial or anything. I'm just winging it because I feel like I remember how to do it. So let's just do it. Okay, so I picked these coffin tips because I just feel like having coffin nails, and also they are pretty flat. Okay, they're pretty flat compared to the other ones I've had. So we want it to be flat, I assume, because then I'm going to be creating the tank with this full cover tip, which is pretty curved. Okay, so just a little demonstration. I'm going to be kind of curing the full cover tip on like that. And that way we'll be able to stick some stuff in there, put some glitters, whatever. And then we're going to encapsulate the entire thing in clear. So it's not going to look funky anymore. Just thought I'd tell you the game plan. Let's do it. So I went ahead and sized out all of my half tips, and before I put these on, I'm going to prep them with a little bit of acid-free primer to get them all nice and etched so that they adhere the best that they can. You can also do this with your e-file, but you know, I just like doing it with my primer. A lot less dust. I mean, actually literally no dust. But if you are doing it with your primer, you just want to make sure that you're kind of like scrubbing it in there. We're trying to scratch up the surface with this chemically brush concoction. Alrighty, so I'm going to be putting these tips on with my Rosalind nail glue gel, but this rubber base coat that I put on like half an hour ago is pretty smooth now. So I'm just going to take my buffer and kind of rough up the surface a little bit just so that these tips stick better. Glue tends to hold on stronger to rougher surfaces. If it's super smooth, it's going to like, you know, not stick as well. And then I'm just going to wipe that dust off with some alcohol. And now they're ready to put the tips on. Just going to grab out my handy dandy gooseneck lamp as usual. And then I'm just going to paint the nail glue gel on the tip. Hold it on my nail, make sure it's not crooked, and then pop it under the gooseneck lamp for about 5 to 10 seconds just so that it's stuck on there. Okay, now that I've got them all on, I'm going to stick them in my large lamp for only 30 seconds just because I am not done with the lamp yet. I have some more stuff to do, so I just want to stick it in there for 30 seconds to make sure none of these like get knocked off. 30 seconds should be enough to have them hold on there really strong. And then I'm going to do a full 60-second cure after I'm done with the next part. Okay, for the next part, it's time to create our little tanks. And I'm going to do that with these extra long full cover coffin tips. I have them on this hand. I've used them in the past few videos. I like them a lot, and I will have everything linked down below. But I'm going to size these out. It's definitely going to be a smaller size than what I already have on my nail. So the tip that I have on right now is a size 0. And I think the size that would work well for the tank is probably going to be a size 2 because I want it to kind of sit on top. I don't want it to go over the edges at all. I think it'll just be easiest to make sure it doesn't get too bulky that way. So I'm going to go ahead and size all of these out and make sure that they look good. And I'm noticing that 2 sizes down is good. So I'm just gonna go 2 sizes down for each of these for the tank. Already perfect. So I've got all of those sized out, and yes, I know they're like pre-etched on the inside. They're matte on the inside down there, if you can tell, and I don't want that. Also, I want these tanks to be like crystal clear as possible, so that we can see all the little bits and bobs that I'm going to put inside of it really well. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to prep all of the insides with my primer. And then right after the primer, I'm going to go straight in with the top coat on the underside as well. And we are going to give those tips a 30-second cure. I really hope this should work. I don't see why it shouldn't, because, you know, when you're doing jelly nails and stuff, you top coat the underneath and it makes it look more crystal clear. So I think that this should work. If I wasn't lazy, I would have put these on stands, but guess what? I am. So I'm holding them with my hands. Okay, so those are all cured and looking good. I was about to put them on, and then I realized that I don't really think that I want the underneath of this to be clear, because I don't want you to be able to see my crusty nail through it at all, especially because I put that white base coat on. I don't really want you to be able to see that. I feel like it's gonna ruin the look. So what I'm actually gonna do before I put these on, I'm going to paint the clear tip, basically the beginning of the tip or the end of the tip all the way. And I'm gonna do that with some beautiful pink gel. I mean, look at this. Look at this. So pretty. Okay, I'm a bit obsessed with pink right now, if you didn't notice. Anyway, I don't really feel like doing a whole base coat and buffing and everything, so I'm just gonna put some primer on these tips and hope that that's enough. I think that it should be. And now that they're all prepped and primed, I should be able to just go straight on with the pink. I think it's more of a jelly pink, which we'll see. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Honestly, pink can never look bad. I love pink. Pink is epic. And I'm only bringing it down to the edge of the tip because I think I'm going to put the like little tanks. I'm just going to call them tanks. They're full cover. They're tanks, okay? I'm going to put it going from like here to wherever it reaches. And then down here on the nail bed actual area, that's where I'm going to use the new acrylics from TEMUUU, which I'm so excited to get into, by the way. But let's just finish this. I just put these on all of my nails. If you couldn't tell, I'm in a pretty good mood today. I am just excited to do my nails today. I am so excited for this video. Just to be honest with you, I'm happy to do my nails. Honestly, I have like midterms, I have projects this week. Doing my hair has been stressing me out because contrary to the usual, I actually like planned out this hair transformation and I'm really taking my time with it. And I am really hoping that it turns out the way I want it to, because if it doesn't, I will honestly be very sad. Very sad. And who knows, you might see me with a buzz cut next time. I really hope not, but you know, it's always a possibility. Beautiful. Now we've got a nice pink that will be showing through our little tanks in the background. Not an ugly nail, not a clear. I just don't want clear. I want pink. Okay, so we've got pink and it looks fabulous. So we're gonna put the tanks on. Yes, we're gonna put them on. I'm going to use my nail glue gel and I'm going to start by putting, oh, actually, should I use my nail glue gel? Ooh, okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna use a much thicker one. I decided to use this nail glue gel instead because this one's a lot thicker. So, I mean, I could also use my rhinestone glue gel, but honestly, I don't got a lot of that stuff left. So we're just gonna use this. And I'm gonna put it along the sides because that's kind of where the tank is gonna sit, and a bit on the bottom over here as well. Then I've got the tank. Is this sticky? Okay, no, it doesn't have a sticky layer. Good. And I'm going to put it right on top. And I'm putting my tank like all the way at the top. like this. There's a little bit that's sticking off the edge, but I will file that later. Okay, I feel like that's on there pretty good, so I'm going to flash cure it. Flash, 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 flash. Did you just hear my stomach growl? I'm hungry. Okay, flash, flash, flash. A little bit more flashing. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, I probably should have gone another size down, because when I was sizing them out, I was kind of sizing them out a little bit lower. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. You know, I'm just gonna stick to the plan. I'm just gonna stick with the ones I got, and we're gonna stick the rest of these tanks on. All right, now that I'm looking at these, I'm realizing that they are more than likely going to be bulky AF, especially because there are definite gaps under there. So I'm definitely going to fix that with acrylic. I really don't feel like trying to put rhinestone glue gel on the edges of all of these. I feel like it's just gonna not actually fill in all the gaps, and it's just gonna be a mess, and it's gonna be sticky. I just don't want to do it. So I'm gonna like kind of secure in the gaps, is that what you call them? Board it up so nothing leaks out with clear acrylic and not gel. So I'll get to that when we do the acrylic, which is actually right now. So I'm just gonna go in with clear first to seal in the gaps, and then I'm gonna go in with the glitter. So I'm just saving the best for last, and I'm making you wait for me to swatch that glitter. But trust me, I am so excited to swatch that glitter too. Let's just open this up and get a little sneak peek, okay? Oh my goodness, I can already tell that this glitter, this acrylic is going to be so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. I mean, you can put glitter in anything, and then I'm just like in love with it. So, I mean, really. It's not that hard to impress me, but we're gonna get to these in a second. Okay, I need to show you all something. I found this dish thing at HomeGoods. I know it's like really huge, and honestly it might be way too big for a Dappin dish, but it was like only $5, and it has a cover on it, which none of my other dishes have, and I would like to be able to put the cover on it, you know, like so that the monomer smell isn't so horrendous the entire time when I'm not using it. So I'm gonna use this as my Dappin dish. You know, it's huge, but it's fine. See, it was only $6. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. And guess what, you guys? Guess what? You're gonna be so proud of me. Look what I got. Okay, I don't know what that was. Anyway, so many of you guys told me to just bite the bullet and buy a panna brush because y'all said that it will make my life so much easier, and it looks so pretty. I decided to get a size 10. I've been using a lot of size 12 recently, but I don't know. I was a little nervous to get a size 12. I don't know why. I got a size 10. Hopefully it works out. It looks so pretty. Honestly, it looks so pretty that I'm actually not going to use it today because I am scared to ruin it. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But I'm going to use this one because I got this one from Shein and I want to test it out. Okay, I want to test it out before I get into the panna one. I'm honestly just kind of scared to use it because the last couple times I've used acrylic, I've been gunking up my brushes. So I want to practice a little bit more before I destroy this one. Hopefully I won't destroy it, but you get what I mean. So I'm going to set this one aside. Just know that I bought it. I listened to y'all. I listened to y'all's advice and I bought it, and I will use it eventually. It's just so pretty. I don't want to ruin it. But that one's getting set aside, and we're going to use this one. This one's a number 12, and it also claims to be 100% Kolinsky. You know, it's from Shein, so like, I don't know if you can ever like trust what they say on there. It was literally less than $10, I think. I will link it down below. But we're going to test it out, and then we're going to see if it works. So I'm just going to grab my Kira Sky EMA monomer, pour some of that in here, not too much. Okay, to be honest, this brush already feels a little different than the usual brushes that I use. It feels like it's holding a lot more liquid. And it's like more fat. I don't know how to describe it, but it already feels a little different. So I actually have high hopes for it now. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I think I'm just going to first wipe the tip off with some alcohol just to make sure it's nice and clean. I really don't want to trap any dust and lint and stuff under here. And then before I go in with the acrylic, I'm going to take some of my primer and I'm just gonna put that along the sides. I don't know, I just want to make sure it like sticks, and this doesn't seem like it would hurt, so I'm doing it. So I'm gonna get a bead of acrylic. Okay, that was a low-key kind of big. I'm gonna let it sit on here for like a little bit. Also, this already feels better than other brushes I've tried. It feels just like different, so I'm actually believing them that it's Kolinsky because it feels good. I don't know how to describe it. But anyway, I am going to fill in this little gap. Try not to push the acrylic like actually into the tank. Wow, this brush actually holds so much more liquid. Wow, this brush is actually good. What? I'm gonna link this down below for you guys. I like this brush a lot. So I'm just gonna do this on like the perimeters of all of the tips. I'm not gonna do it down at the edge on my nail bed part because I'm gonna go in with the glitter over there anyway, so there's no really point in filling it in with the clear. What helps lower your chances of actually pushing the acrylic into the nail instead of keeping it just on the outside is to wait until it's kind of set a little bit and then start pushing it along the side. Like the way I can tell this brush is holding so much more liquid is because I'm literally wiping the brush off on the side of my dapping dish before I go into the acrylic, and it's still picking up like decent sized beads. Imagine if I just filled these up and called it a day. Like that would look so goofy. All right, it's time to swatch the TEMUUU acrylics. I wanted to get all of them that they had like in this like collection or whatever, but they were sold out of some of them. I know there was like one specifically. Oh my goodness, so pretty. Oh my goodness. This is really, really pretty. So sparkly. I'm excited. Okay. There was only one other one in the collection that I didn't get that I wanted to get because it was out of stock, unfortunately. But that's okay because I think that we've got plenty here to work with. All right, I am just going to do a little swatchy swatch of each of these on me paper towel here. And they don't have any numbers on them or anything, but I will link them down below. These are packed full of glitter, just how I like it. Okay, these are all so pretty. Look at them. Look at them blurred. Wow. Wow. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, sorry. I'll stop. Look at these. Oh my goodness. They are so glittery. I'm really hyper today. I am sorry, but this is just so exciting because they are so glittery. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's like therapy for my eyeballs. All right, so y'all already know that I'm gonna use a different one on every single finger. And I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use these 5. This one's pretty too, but it's just like, kind of doesn't got like all the pastel cuteness that this one has. This one's more of like the hollow, silvery vibe that I'm not really going for with this set. So I'm gonna do these ones, and I'm literally just going to use a different one on every finger. And it's perfect because there's 5 of them and I have 5 fingers on this hand. So we've got a lot of room to fill in there, but I'm not gonna bring the glitter all the way up there because I'm putting a clear cap on the glitter. So we always got a clear cap super glittery acrylics. So I'm just going to prep it with my monomer actually. And I'm gonna start going in with the acrylic in no specific order. And of course, super glittery acrylics are always really easy to work with because they're so dense with glitter that they don't start running all over the place on you. That's what I can find most difficult about acrylic, I think, is the fact that if you don't have your monomer to acrylic ratio perfectly down yet, you can get some super runny beads that will start running all over the place on you, and then you're basically just spending the whole time trying to catch your beads from falling into your cuticles and stuff like that, so you can end up with super chunky, lumpy acrylic application. So maybe if you haven't tried acrylic and you're interested, maybe start with some glitter acrylics. Who knows? Honestly, do not be scared off by the fact that you have to encapsulate them, okay? The first set of acrylics that I did was glitter acrylics from TEMUUU, actually, and I didn't even realize that I was gonna have to encapsulate them before I went in with the glitter. It wasn't until I was about to file and I was like, wait a second, how do I file these? I'm literally just going to be filing into glitter, and I realized I had to put a clear cap on it, and then I just did it, and it really wasn't bad at all. It was actually quite easy. So yeah, take it from me, just go for it. I totally understand though, those of you guys who don't do acrylic because you live in apartments or with people who just cannot smell monomer because they get headaches, or because you yourself cannot smell monomer. I totally get that. Don't worry, you're really not missing out on much. You can basically do anything with acrylic that you can do with polygel, so yeah. Look at those glittery acrylics. Isn't that so cute? I love them. I think they're cute. Look at the sparkle. Look at it. Anyway, so yeah, I kind of decided not to go with that window frame idea thing, and I basically just did an ombre with the glitters. It was just a lot easier. So that's what I did. So it's time to clear cap these, but before I clear cap them, I want to make sure that this tip is super clean so that it is going to be clear and we're going to actually be able to see inside our aquarium now, because that would be nice. All this work. Imagine if we go through all this work and then you can't even see what's inside the aquarium now. It's just a big lumpy nail with a liquid inside. Nobody wants that. So what I'm going to do is go in with a bit of 100% pure acetone on this super crusty old brush. Like, I'm not using a brush I like. I'm using a crusty one that is reserved for brushing and scrubbing acetone into things. This brush is also fricked, so yeah, it's just on its deathbed. I just use it for things like this. So what I'm going to do is, with a little bit of acetone on my brush, I'm going to scrub the entire surface. Okay, I don't know. I feel like I'm worried that it's not going to be as clear as I want it to be when I encapsulate it, and I'm kind of thinking of just putting a base coat on it as well, but I feel like I'm probably going to end up filing a little bit through the base coat anyway, and these are already going to be super bulky, so I don't want to add anything unnecessarily, but I really want this to be see-through. Wait, should I put a top coat? If I put a top coat though, what happens when I put the acrylic over it? What if it doesn't stick? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put a base coat. I'm just saying, frick it. I'm putting a base coat. I want this to be see-through. I ain't taking any chances. See, now that is definitely clear. Look at that. That is clear. That is a beauty. That is a beaut. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a little cure, and then I'm going to do it to all of the nails, and then I'm going to go ahead and encapsulate this glitter. I'm probably also going to bring up some of the clear and encapsulate a bit of the rest of the tip as well. let you know what ends up happening. There are just dogs outside that are incessantly barking, and I'm worried that it's gonna be in the background. But you know what? It's okay. It's whatever. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. So they're all encapsulated now, and they're looking very chunky, lumpy. So they're gonna need a bit of filing for sure. But can I just say that, one, this acrylic brush was amazing, in my opinion. It was so easy to work with for me. If you don't want to invest in a panna brush, I would recommend getting this one and trying it, because I'm going to put it down in the description. And I mean, I haven't even used my panna brush yet. Who knows, maybe the panna one will last longer or something, or maybe it'll be magical and it'll be even easier than this one was. But honestly, the difference between this one and the other ones that I always use, like that little bit of monomer that I used went the entire way. Like I didn't have to refill my monomer once, because this brush just held so much liquid. I didn't have to keep dipping it in more monomer. So that was amazing. I felt kind of silly at first using this giant dapping dish, but can I just say that it is so convenient. Like, giant dapping dishes for the win. I can fit my whole hand in here to clean it out. Like, usually my dapping dishes get so crusty dusty because I can't clean it, because I've got these long nails but I can't like scrub in there. So I love this. I'm gonna be using this all the time now. So yeah, you heard it here. You heard it from me. If you want dapping dishes, big, small, whatever, go to Ross, Home Goods, maybe even TJ Maxx. I don't know, but they have them there. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop blabbing on, and I need to file these up now. I did realize that when I file them, dust is most definitely gonna get in there. But honestly, there's not much that I can do about that, because I need to file these, and there's no way that I'm gonna close these up as they are right now, because these edges definitely need to be filed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna file like usual, and hopefully I'll be able to clean that out afterwards. Just like put some alcohol in there and then like shake it up and dump it out after, and hopefully it'll be fine. That's the plan anyway. So let's just file these babies up. All right, so they're all filed up now, and they filed up really well, if I do say so myself. I thought they were gonna look a lot chunkier than this, and it doesn't seem to me that I like filed through the tank in any spots, even though I filed these a lot. And I think that was because I went in and filled it in with the clear acrylic. I think that that layer of clear acrylic kind of gave me a little wiggle room to file a lot more. But anyway, we have a problem, because these little holes are not big enough to fit anything in, okay? Like, what is that? I ain't gonna fit, water didn't even fit in there. When I was washing my hands, I was trying to wash out with water. Water wouldn't even fit in there, okay? So, like, we gotta fix that. Yeah. So, I'm thinking maybe I'll go in with a super tiny ball drill bit. Ooh, I don't even know if that's too big. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to go in with this. I think that it's big enough that it's gonna make a big enough hole, but I'm gonna really have to make sure that I don't go overboard. Like, I'm gonna use this on a super low setting, like level 3. Yep. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this. Okay, no, I need something sharper. Found it. I knew that I had a super sharp drill bit from when I did that piercing, and it's stuck right there. Yeah, this one should work a lot better. Okay, same deal, going in at a very low speed. So I think that the hole should be big enough to fit things in now, but the problem is that I also filed off some of the pink gel and the top coat that was on the tip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to clean out the dust first, and I'm gonna do that using my handy dandy syringe and some 91% isopropyl alcohol. I did get baby oil though, so don't worry. I will be filling these bad boys up with baby oil if we ever make it to that step. Let's hope that this works. I'm gonna squeeze some of that in there. Okay, well, at least I know that it fills up. A lot of that liquid went in there, actually. So I'm gonna like shake it up and dump it out. It won't come out. Okay, I had to tap that stuff out. It did not want to come out. Okay, so you know what I think we should do? I think that I should actually just go ahead and fill this one up. Put a couple doodads in there, fill it up, and then close it off. And then top coat and assess the situation. I've got glitter. There's one thing I have. It's definitely glitter. I have this really cute set of glitters from Michaels that I haven't even busted into yet. But these little stars are definitely going in these nails. Okay, and I think it would be super cute if we matched the color of the stars to the color of the nails, because I have pink, green, and purple. And guess what? I have pink, green, and purple. So it's literally made for each other. MFEO. So I'm really hoping that these fit. Oh, wow, this does not want to open. That's crazy. Why do they bolt these things shut? Just gonna put a couple of them in here. Really don't need that many. Don't want to overcrowd these. Okay, I really hope this fits. Get in there. Go. It went in, it went in, it went in, it went in. Didn't go in all the way though. I think I'm gonna put like 4 of these stars in there. I feel like I'm doing surgery. Get in there. Go. Get in there. Join the rest of them. Have y'all seen the movie Death at a Funeral? I've honestly probably already mentioned that movie before because it's literally my favorite comedy. It's a British comedy and oh my goodness, it's so funny. Join the rest of them. Join the rest of them. Yeah, anyway, if you watch that movie, you'll know what I am referring to when I'm like, join the rest of them. Yeah, there's probably like 2% of you that have actually seen that movie. Okay, and then I think I'm going to put a couple of these glitters in there. Let's see if I just shove my nail in here, if any of them make it in. Oh, a couple of them did. Okay, that worked. Wow, not a lot, but a little bit. Okay, you know what? Honestly, I can't tell what this is gonna look like at all. I kind of want to fill it up like halfway with baby oil. Okay, I got out a separate syringe and here's my baby oil. Nice and clear. The last time I did sort of like an aquarium type thing was I made that snow globe nail. Y'all remember that? And in that one I used a 91% isopropyl alcohol instead of baby oil because I didn't have any. And then that actually ended up like eating through the gel and evaporating. So yeah, I'm using baby oil this time. I'm only gonna fill it up a tiny bit. Just kind of want to try to get some of these glitters to go down. It's going everywhere. It's going everywhere. It's going everywhere. Literally none of that baby oil made it in there. What? I'm so confused. It's everywhere. It's all over me. Oh my goodness, I'm so oily right now. Ugh. Okay, why isn't this working? This really is not working. All right, I need to reassess the situation. I'm gonna go wash all this oil off my hands because it's about to make me go insane. I'll be back, hopefully with a solution. Everything was really going great up until now. Really was, okay. All right, approximately an hour later, a lot has happened. This one is basically complete unless I decide to add gemstones. What the problem was that the hole in the top was not big enough. So like the oil wasn't going through. It was like creating a bubble and then all the oil would just come out. So I really had to take the drill and create much bigger holes in all of these, which led to some of them low-key breaking, lots of dust. So I had to deal with that. Some of them still might look a little crusty, but at this point, I'm just gonna work with it. It's fine. It's my first aquarium set of nails. I'm not going to cry over there being a little bit of dust, okay? I'm not gonna cry. At least I'm gonna try not to. You know what? I have had enough caffeine that I won't cry, and I'll drink more if I need to. I got the holes big enough, so let's finish these up, okay? This one was low-key not fun. It was so oily, but now I think I fixed everything, so let's do it. Also, these ones don't want to move. They don't want to move, but I swear they move because if I shake it around, sometimes they move, but they're not wanting to move, which is quite unfortunate, but it's okay. We're gonna move on. Okay, so let's move on to this one. Oh, did you notice I even got it big enough that I could fit these little clay flowers in here? Because honestly, I really want to put these little clay flowers in here. So yeah, now they're big enough that we can put clay flowers in there. And I'm so happy because I love these clay flowers. They are so cute. Look at that. Look at how cute that is. Okay, we're putting it in. Get in there. Bro, it won't go in. It won't go in. Go in, please. Bro. Did I also mention that I put a second coat of the pink gel through the bottom because I obviously like filed off a lot of it from the inside, well, just at the tips. So I did that, and I also put a top coat because I just didn't want to have to deal with that dusty crusties. For some reason this doesn't want to go in, and I just realized that it's probably because the thumb was the biggest nail, and now these don't want to fit. But I want them to fit, so they're going in there. I don't care. I will shove this in there. Ayo! Did I almost break this one again trying to do that? Maybe. But guess what? I put it in there. I got it in, see? Aw, I'm so glad those flowers fit in there. They're so cute. I love them. I must say, putting the glitter in there is quite tricky. I couldn't get enough of it in here, and I feel like there's not enough glitter in this one, so I definitely want to try to put more in this one. I'm just gonna start with the little stars again. Okay, I'm gonna try to add some of this one, and I think I'm gonna try to put it in there using my cuticle pusher this time, because just pouring it in there was just like not working out last time. Wow, I think like literally maybe 2 of those glitters got in there. All right, just kidding. Pouring is the best method. Okay. And then I think I'll also go in with this one just because there's little like hollow reflections in there, and I want that for this set. This is a great method. Great method. Okay, I'm just gonna try to like shove the glitter in there. I think that should be good. So time to put the baby oil. Okay, to put it in there without it all spilling out everywhere, you really gotta like put the syringe like all the way in there. Like deep in there. And then I'm just gonna go slow. See, it's already coming out. Okay. No. Tragedy. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. After I close this one off. Maybe I should have prepped the top first, but I didn't. So let's do it now. My desk is 100% a mess. Wow, that's a mess. Okay, my bad. We got it filled with oil, I think. Wait, what? No, we don't. That's not full with oil. What am I talking about? Okay, now we've got it full with oil. So I'm just gonna wipe off the edge and make sure there's no oil where we're gonna seal it, because that will keep the gel from sticking on, right? Which doesn't seem right. Why would you use oil for this if it's gonna make the gel not stick? I don't know. It's just what you do. It's what you do, so I'm gonna do it. So then I'm gonna take this same nail glue gel. Yes, the bottle is very oily. Just ignore that. I am really doing my best to ignore it at the moment. And I am going to put a little square of it on my little silicone thingy, my little silicone mat. And then you can stick this in the lamp, but I'm just gonna use my little flash curing little handheld lamp, whatever, and I'm gonna cure it for 60 seconds. Boom. Now I'm going to take the same nail glue gel and I'm going to put a little bit on the edges. Wow, did you hear that bat? That sounded like a banshee. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to put some of that on there. I'm going to grab off this piece of gel we just cured. I'm going to stick it on there like so. And then I'm going to take that same handheld lamp and I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. It's a lot of curing involved here. And I can tell that there's actually a few gaps in where it's sealed. So I'm just gonna take some more of this stuff and I'm just gonna add some in. I just really wanna make sure it's all sealed in because I can always go in and file it, but I don't want it spilling out because that will really be inconvenient. Okay, and now I'm gonna cure that for like 30 seconds maybe. Cool, so now it should be all sealed in. So you see all of that extra around the side. I'm gonna grab this old pair of cuticle nippers, emphasis on old. I don't use these to cut my actual cuticles anymore. And I'm going to cut off the stuff around the sides, making sure not to get too close because I don't want to create any holes. Cool. So now it looks all bulky and stuff, but it's fine because it's secure and we can file that at the end. I'm just gonna wipe that off and voila. Is it moving? course it's not. It's not moving. It's fine. You know what? It's whatever. It's okay. We move on. I just really want to be done with these because my hands are so oily right now and I don't see the point in going and washing them right now because they are just about to get even more oily. So I'm just going to continue putting glitters and flowers in these, and I think I'm going to actually put all of the glitter in these last 3, and then I'm going to put baby oil in all of them and then top them off all at the same time. I think that'll just be an easier flow. I wanted these to come out really good, and I really thought they were towards the beginning because I was having a really easy time, and then things went south, and I don't know if they're gonna turn out great, but it's fine. It's really whatever. Y'all are probably gonna have amazing tips for me in the comments though, so I'm sure that once I see those I can do a lot better. I tried my very best to shove a clay flower in there, and I tried too hard because it broke, and now it's stuck in there. And I honestly cannot be bothered to try to get it out any longer. So we're gonna go ahead and fill these up with oil now. Fill them on up. All right, I think these are all filled, so let me cap them off. As soon as I cap them off, I am going to wash my hands. I just feel like so icky right now with all of this oil all over me. Okay, I did the thing. I did the thing. And I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Bro, these are taking so much longer than I thought they were going to take. You know what? I'm going to file these up with my buffer and maybe my 120 grit file. I really don't want to do any damage because I'm scared of making them leak. I just don't want to deal with the oil anymore. So I'm going to file these up a little bit and I'm going to buff them. And I'm also going to buff the one with the top coat actually because I think I want to put some stickers on these because to be honest, I don't think I like them as much as I wanted to, unfortunately. You know, there's a lot of glitter. A lot of glitter is always nice, but I don't know. Maybe they'll grow on me after a while, but right now I just don't like them. So I want to put some stickers on. So we're going to do that because stickers fix everything, okay? Stickers and glitter usually fixes everything. So at least I have that going for me. Okay, let's finish these once and for all with these adorable cat and dog stickers. I think that with these on, I don't know how I couldn't love them. So yeah. Also, I would put rhinestones and charms and stuff, but I'm gonna be doing my hair and I don't want all of my hair to come out in my nails. I'm just gonna stick to stickers. Part of me wants to go in and add some sort of 3D aspect to it, but honestly, these are extra enough at this point. They are extra enough, so I'm just going to choose to be done. And I'm gonna use my glitter top coat because why not? Why not? I'll just make it look, hopefully, a little better. Glitter fixes everything. And I'm gonna go back and forth with the top coat. Make sure to get all of the sticker in it. Don't want any lifting. Alrighty cuties, here is my finished set of my first aquarium nails. I'm not gonna lie, I had to take a little break before I filmed this outro because this set was a lot. This set was a lot. And sometimes when sets are just kind of a lot and I'm really just trying to get them done and the stress and frustration and restlessness to be finished is building up. I just think that a set looks bad no matter what. So when I take that little break, I can come back and I can look at it with a new perspective. And my perspective is that these are actually so cute. I mean, look at them. Look at the little doggies and little cat. Look at the little tongues. Oh my goodness, I love the little tongues. The little tongues are my favorite. Look at that. Yeah, I'm disappointed that the flowers and the glitters aren't moving like at all. I mean, some of the little glitters do move, but it takes a lot of shaking to get that to happen. It's okay because this is a really cute set nevertheless. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and sticking through till the very end. You're a real one. I love you so much. Don't forget to tell me what you thought in the comments down below. I love talking to you. Give me some tips for the next time that I attempt aquarium nails, and let me know what other videos you would like to see from me. I love you guys so much. I hope that you are having the most fabulous day, night, week, life. Sleep well if you're going to sleep, cutie. I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.